All right, hello guys. This is Jermaine again, and we are at our latest property here at 7707 Byford Road. So I want to give you a quick walk through the property. We're in the process of purchasing this and getting set up to do our rental rehab on the property here. So you can see it's a single story. It is right around 2,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths here in Texas. So let's take a look. So the first thing we notice is a huge smell of dogs and animals throughout the house. The owners just moved out a couple days ago, and this is how they left the house. So we obviously got to come in and do a good full paint job on the house, do some repair work, sheetrock repair work and that kind of stuff. But just to give you a good walk through the house. It's a good thing it's not scratch and smell, scratch and sniff on this, but. So we have tile countertops here in the kitchen. Because it's a rental, we're going to leave that. We're going to leave those tile countertops. The owner has attempted to paint the cabinets at one point in time, and the paint job is can certainly be improved on, right? And so here we're taking a look at the kitchen. Got to do a little bit of repair work here. So we have a built-in stove. What we're going to do here is close this area off, frame it in, and put a microwave there, or that'd be a space where they can put a microwave. I'm not going to supply the microwave because that's one more item that the landlord would have to repair if it ever broke down. So we have the sink here. The one good thing about this property is all the fundamentals are pretty much in working order because the person was living here. So there's the water works, electrical works, HVAC works. There's no major problems on any of that. On any of those angles. So mostly what we're going to be doing here is cosmetic. It is cleaning up the place, painting, caulking. We do need to kind of redo this guest bath in here. Right there is where a toilet belongs. And then we have this sink and really nasty cabinet underneath. They actually removed the toilet for some reason and just put it over here in the laundry room. So we have a lot of cleanup work to do here. They have a doggy door, the door here. And I can tell you one thing, we need to replace this entire door. That is a safety concern to have a doggy door built in. Person can simply reach in and unlock the door and gain entry. It's kind of hard to tell. This is a little closet area, and that's mold and everything down there in the bottom. So got to take care of that, clean that up. And let's go ahead and take a look at the living room and talk about what we're going to do. So just to point out, with the kitchen, the appliances are all in working order, or at least that's what's been reported. We'll test them to be sure, but we'll need to do a very deep clean on those and replace any appliances as necessary. We're hoping that we don't need to replace any. Once again, it's a rental, so I don't have to rehab it to the standards of a flip. This is our living room. You'll notice right away that it feels very dated because of the tile. And so we're going to go ahead and paint the tile. We'll paint it white in order to help it feel a bit more modern. Okay. Sorry, my wife just corrected me. I said tile. It is not. It is actually some laminate wood product. I'm forgetting the exact name of it, but paneling. It's paneling. So that is a working fireplace. The owners reported to me that the fireplace does work and it is in good operable condition. Okay, we have 3 bedrooms here. Obviously, we got to kind of do your standard make ready on the bedroom here. And you see that ceiling fan, while it works, it is really dated looking, so it's really kind of optional as to whether you want to repair it or not, replace it or not. Same thing with this ceiling fan. So I'm kind of prone to replacing them so the place looks modern and nice. So whenever somebody comes in to rent, it is an easy decision to decide to go ahead and rent the house. So here we go. Look in the closet. Your standard closet. Definitely needs a paint job. Paint the baseboards. Clean up the place. Get rid of all the items that they left behind. Okay. Probably even, let me point this out. Totally optional. But what we have for the light is just your standard light fixture. You can replace that with a nicer light fixture if you want to. It's about $30 from Home Depot. Or you can stick with that same light fixture. As a rental, you have that option. As a flip, I would definitely be replacing it. This is the second bath, full bath. The tub looks to be in pretty decent shape. The tile surround is pretty good shape. So I'm going to leave the tile and maybe replace the fixtures and refinish the tub. Make sure it's, recaulk it and everything. Make sure it's nice and clean and everything's appropriate. Fix the sheetrock damage that was done there that somebody started to repair and didn't finish. The countertops here, once again, we got a couple options here. I could go ahead and drop some new countertops in here, or I can refinish these, or maybe try to give them a really deep clean and see if it actually holds up and comes up looking nice. That is a nice shower fixture, so faucet fixture, so we'll keep that. Here's the bedroom. Okay, once again, you see that ceiling fan. They're just old and dated. And ceiling fans, you can get a decent looking one for about 70, 80 bucks and replace it and kind of just bring it up into a bit more modern times. Here we're going to enter into the master bedroom. You can see that for some reason they changed the flooring in here. Don't exactly know why. For the most part, the flooring is in decent shape, so we can work with that. Need to do the baseboards, the trim, and install new doors on the closet here. So there is some work to be done here. Obviously, replace these, make them match with the rest of the house. Going into the master bath. See, we got the same kind of countertops as in the other bathroom. Same thing applies. We can replace them, refinish them, or try to clean them up. Obviously, cleaning them up is the cheapest, and that would be the preferred way to go, if possible. This tub here, I think, needs to be completely refinished. So we're not going to pull the tub out or anything like that. We'll just refinish it. And when you look at the plumbing fixtures there, if you're going to even replace them with something new, they're going to look exactly the same. It's just not as worn and dated. Then obviously we can either keep or get rid of some of that stuff around the shower. Get rid of the caddy, of course, but make a decision later on about whether to keep that shower head or not. The light fixtures here, as you can see, are pretty decent shape. So while they're not my taste, and they're certainly not what I normally would buy, we may actually choose to go ahead and keep those. Well, that's it for in the house here at Byford. And just wanted to show you what the house looks like before we do any repairs. And we'll be sure to take some pictures and do some videos while repairing and after the repair work is done. So here's really quick the backyard. You probably can't see it all that well from this video, but there are a lot of weeds. And in fact, we had about 4 days of rain here in the last couple of days, so much of that grass that has just grown up, that's probably less than 2 inches, are weeds that grew up in the last 4 to 5 days. So need to clean this place out, make it look like it's not a jungle anymore, and get it ready to rent. That's it for now.